Okay, so my hair looks like shit because I think I got the wrong conditioner. I got like the hydrating one because the one I normally had. So I definitely don't need hydrating shampoo because my hair. Yeah. Well, so I decided to make this video since it's I don't even know. I never know what to look at, but actually, how about I do this? At least so I can look at myself. So I decided to do this New Year's resolution video, and well, yeah, I'm wearing this because my hair is silly. I don't. I hate looking at myself, but I'm gonna do a New Year's resolutions kind of. I have like four that I was thinking of doing for now, like off the top of my head. So the first one is I want to continue studying Japanese, which I've been doing the last few months or so. But I don't want to. So the thing is, I need to have concrete goals, and I also need to have like specific like time frames. So my goal is that I study at least an hour a day, which I've been doing more than that a lot of the days. But I was just doing Anki, and I was studied literally like 7 or 8 hours a day, and that was just way too much. But I think I only have about 520 words left in the Anki deck I currently have, and I did 50 words a day, which I probably won't be able to. So that's gonna be about 11 days, but I'd say I give myself 2 weeks. So my hope is that I'll be able to get through that at least, and then I gotta do a lot of review. But afterwards, I'm gonna try to actually start consuming some content like video games and stuff. 'Cause I think while that's definitely gonna be difficult at first, I think it's gonna be more enjoyable as time goes on than just doing Anki deck, which is really boring. But I think it's also necessary because well, you got to build vocabulary. I also got some grammar books to read and stuff. Oh no, don't sneeze. I mean, people said if you close your mouth, you won't sneeze, but I just close my mouth and I sneeze there. So I'm not very convinced that that works. But yeah, so my goal is to study for at least an hour a day, and I want to get. My goal was I was thinking was N3, but by the end of the year. But I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to take a test. I don't know how I'm gonna self test that. But that's just like my goal that I'm want to be towards now. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think it's good to have at least something to strive towards. So at least an hour a day. I said a lot of days I could probably do more. Like I said, a lot of days I was doing between 3 or 4 hours, but I don't think that's sustainable for me because it makes it hard for me to do much else when I do that much. But like I said, my goal, I guess, was to do a lot at the beginning so that I could do the more enjoyable things. Then at least that, even if that does take more time, it won't be as taxing or boring or whatever. So that's the first goal. The second goal is I got to eat more healthily. So I got to start having vegetables and all that stuff. That was normally probably one of the reasons why I look so horrible is because one, I don't exercise more. So that's the second one. I need to start exercising more too. So those two things. One, I need to eat better, and two, I need to exercise more. So hopefully that'll make me start looking better. Uh, that's the problem with concrete stuff. Like I could start trying to cut out a lot of unhealthy foods. I got to start eating more fruits and vegetables for sure. So I got to start trying to eat vegetables every day and something. And I guess my goal is get a lot fast. So I want to be at least like one. My goal, I guess, is weigh 155, which I'm not going to be too strict with that because I don't want to start intentionally starving myself. But and if I get muscle, I get obviously it's going to go up. I just want to get rid of some fat, and I don't want to feel so bloated all the time. And the fourth one is financial. So my goal right now, actually, I have one exception for this, but my goal is that until I reach a certain amount of money in my bank account, which I'm not going to mention here because I know what the amount is, but I don't feel like saying it on a video. But my goal is to, I guess, I'll give myself $10 per week. I guess fun or spending on which $10 isn't really that much. It's only 520 for the whole year. But I said that's until I reach a certain amount on my bank account. So hopefully I'm going to be able to reach that amount on my bank account. So, but I just want to make sure that I have enough money that I feel comfortable with, and I'm not always constantly worrying about how much money is in my bank account. So I'm going to have to start making a much better budget. I guess I could get a notebook and start writing down like actual budget. And I said $10 a week of discretionary spending is not much. But I said I had one exception, and that one exception is because I figure instead of having no exceptions and breaking it anyways, I might as well have the one exception that I know I'm gonna break, so that it doesn't mess things up. And that's for the Nintendo Switch successor. Uh, when or if that comes out, I'm gonna get it. Well, if I can find it, I don't know how easy it's gonna be to find, but I want to get that. So I'm gonna just have that as exception. But for everything else, it's gonna be $10 per week, and hope I can stick to it. So those are the four things. So one is keep practicing Japanese. Two is start eating better. Three is I guess exercise more. Exercise more. That's how I said. But I guess those two go together. My goal is to 155 pounds. I think I weigh about 180 right now, so that's 25 pounds in a year, which I think is doable, but we'll see. And then four is $10 subscription per week until specified amounts that I have in my head that I'm not going to mention here. So yeah, I also have other videos that like at least 20, almost 30 maybe videos that I've uploaded, but I never made public. So I might make those public. But I just want to make this video first. So until next time, take care. Bye.